On July 4th, 2005, in the United States, two towns in Texas, El Paso and Abilene, were destroyed by twin nuclear attacks, killing thousands and triggering a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions. The president declares martial law in Texas as America enters a state of chaos and hysteria. Word spreads around the globe, as well as speculation of a third world war, with the U.S. government reintroducing the draft, while the accelerated conflict in the Middle East also places restrictions on America's access to oil. The 2008 presidential elections were to be decided by the votes of one state, as the Republicans raced to secure California. In 2008, a boxer, Santoros, with ties to the Republican Party, vanishes without a trace and is discovered 3 days later in the Nevada desert with his memory erased, and he later returns to the Southland unnoticed. Meanwhile, Pilot Abilene, a veteran of the war in Iraq, who reads the end-time scriptures and now tells the story of boxer Santoros and the events that led to the end of the world. Prior to this, the government forms a citizen surveillance agency, known as US Ident, which censors the internet and requires fingerprints to access computers and banks. With no other alternative source of energy for gas, German scientist Baron Westphalen and his crew designed a generator propelled by ocean currents, called Fluid Karma, which provides inexhaustible energy. Meanwhile, Kristen Now, an ex-adult star, creates a reality TV show explaining the issues of society like poverty, quantum teleportation, and war, and she hides the missing boxer, Santoros. The national security search for boxer Santoros, led by his own mother-in-law, Nana Frost, wife of Republican Senator Bobby Frost. Now in Los Angeles, called the Southland, an underground neo-Marxist organization watches the town and plans to expose the sins of the US Ident, and they even take as a hostage Officer Roland. Roland Taverner impersonates his twin brother Roland as a cop, and later visits Santoros and Krista, who are planning to shoot a screenplay narrating the events. Taverner inquires about Santoros' life and involvement with the Senator Frost, which he denies. The neo-Marxists intend to sabotage the incoming elections and also recruit Kenny Chan to work as a mole inside the US Ident, who befriends Starla in the agency. The Marxists led by Zora also send a tape of Santoros and Krista together to Senator Bobby Frost, asking for $1 million for it, but he refuses to negotiate. Later, Nana Frost, NSA boss, manages to track one of the Marxists and they follow and shoot down some, but the captured Roland escapes. Boxer Santoros also gets to meet the Trier Company scientists who have read his screenplay, and they tell him how it is planned that the world ends exactly as he has predicted, with a bang. Starla, who works at surveillance headquarters US Ident, also downloads a copy of Santoros' screenplay. Meanwhile, as Santoros and the Marxists shoot the screenplay, an ignorant officer, Bart Bookman, thinking it is real, shockingly shoots down two of their actors and Santoros flees the scene. Now, Starla, using acting name Dr. Muriel, informs Santoros of the discovery that the tidal generator of Fluid Karma is causing huge environmental hazards, and she gives him a contact to call later. Zora, Taverner, and the remaining Marxists later have a falling out, and a false word spreads that the killed couple, shot by the officer from the play, had murdered themselves. Senator Bobby Frost invites Santoros to his office, and he meets his daughter, Madeline, who was Santoros' wife before he disappeared, to discuss the subject of his disappearance. They also invite Krista, reveals she has many videos with Santoros, and Madeline asks his father to pay them the money, so they destroy the videos lest it affects the elections. Madeline also reveals she is pregnant with Santoros' child, while Krista reveals that the scientist Baron paid her to get Santoros from the desert he was stranded, which he denies. Madeline also adds to the fire by accusing Baron of secretly funding the Marxists, but he shoots back by revealing Madeline's pregnancy is actually by Brandt, their assistant, and everyone later disperses in shock. Later, news reports revealed that Baron had been testing the energy from Fluid Karma in Iraq, but had failed to inform everyone of the environmental hazards of the project. Baron also signs a deal with Japan's Prime Minister where he trades his hand in exchange for access to the energy project. In the Southland, record-breaking temperatures begin to sizzle in as high as 124 degrees, while a vendor resells the energy fluid Karma locally as a drug after smuggling the drug from the Utopia 3 site. Following this, Krista steals the tape of her and missing Boxer from Zora's home and plans how to use it to affect the US ident system. The police issue an arrest warrant for Roland Taverner, supposedly hidden by the Marxists, but Taverner tries to find his twin brother, Roland. Later, the Marxist Pinziki gives the boxer Krista footage to the senator in exchange for the money, and she threatens she has another more incriminating tape, but Zora learns that Krista stole it. Meanwhile, earthquakes in the Southland increase in number due to tidal disturbances from the Utopia 3 facility, indicating danger in the horizon. Santaros meets with Starla, who has secrets to tell him, but she gets shot by Nana's soldier before revealing, and Nana Frost sends more soldiers to retrieve the tape from Krista and Zora. Zora also goes after Krista for the tape, but gets shot by the soldiers while Nana watches from her office screens, and Santaros also gets captured by Baron's men. Riots begin in the Southland, and Taverner tries to escape to Mexico with his new friend, another soldier whom he asks to travel with him. Santaros later wakes up at Madeline's house, and he explains that the world ends tonight, and Krista hands the tape to Baron. Later that night, thousands gather for the revealing of Baron's Mega Zeppelin energy project, including Santaros and his wife Madeline, while riots continue outside. In the party, the Baron's scientists explain to Santaros about the anomalies caused by the energy project, including the emerging rifts, and then they reveal how sent him before he disappeared into the dimensional rifts. Santaros passed through the rift, and so his future self emerged later, hence his loss of memories, and they show him his past body to his shock. Officer Tavern and his friend withdraw from an ATM, but it declines, and so they take the whole ATM machine with them to Mexico. Later, Santaros gets information that it was Officer Roland Taverner who was hired to take him through the rift, but he also went through, and so the twins are actually one person. Taverner's car crashes with his twins, and they expectantly meet and greet. While Krista and her team perform a dance at the party, the rioters barge in the building and kill Nana Frost and some of the system. Santaros and Madeline then join the dance, but after sensing danger, he later asks everyone to evacuate, which they ignore. Now outside the building, Taverner's friend is asked to complete his task, and he gets a bazooka and shoots a missile into the party building filled with the fluid Karma, which causes a large explosion destroying the city, and consequently bringing the thrilling film to an end. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. I'll be back with another interesting movie recap. Until then, take care.